Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at the messages that you need to hear from your spirit guides, the universe, and your angels. Ones that will help you out specifically during this period of time when you've seen this video and felt called on to watching it. Yes, this is for you. So let's dive into it and see what messages they have for you. In this reading, we're going to be taking a look at your oracle card, some Rumi words that I've randomly picked for you for this reading, your tarot cards, of course, and we'll take a look at the energies of your stone and how the message fits with your reading. So we have 3 piles for you today. We have the white agate stone, which is pile number 1. And then we have the yellow agate stone, which is pile number 2. And we have the orange carnelian stone, which is pile number 3. Take your time, see which pile you're initially drawn to. And once you've made up your mind, please go down into the description box. You'll find the timestamps for these piles, and if you felt drawn to more than one pile, then there's probably a message there for you as well. Make sure you check it out, and I'll see you in your reading. Alright, so pile number 1. Your reading is pretty interesting, and it's very clear. You'll realize right away whether this reading is for you or not. So it looks to me like you've been working pretty hard in something. Maybe your work, maybe a business that you're building, maybe in school. You're a person who works very hard for the things that they want. And it seems like you've been surrounded by people who were a bit immature, and they were jealous of the efforts that you were putting in. They were jealous of your self-assurance and passion and the action that you take towards the things that you want to achieve. So they've been a bit maybe pushy, mean-spirited. They're, like I said, jealous and wanted to take some sort of revenge or take whatever you've built away from you. So this caused you a lot of pain, and obviously it took away so much of the things you were building for yourself. It took away so much of the things that you've tried to achieve. And your message from your spirit guides today, pile number 1, is that there is some blessings definitely coming for you. You will be celebrating very soon some mysterious giving. Have a look at your oracle card. It says, your mysterious giving. Who but you will break these chains? Let us turn from ourselves to you, who are nearer to us than ourselves. How else has a rose garden grown from the ashes? So it looks to me, pile number 1, that you will be having a lot of blessings coming your way this period of time. Rewarding you for everything that you've worked hard in, rewarding you for all the unfairness that happened to you. And you will not believe this, pile number 1, but while I was preparing your cards for you, I checked my pocket and I found a coin. And it looks like there definitely is a blessing coming in for you. But in order for that to happen, there are certain things that you need to do. You need to get back to the positive energy and the childlike spirit that you had, that you've lost along with the toxicity that has been happening from you, that has happened to you from the bad people surrounding you, the toxic people surrounding you. And you need to get back into this high frequency of being joyful and playful and very optimistic about the future. Once you align your chakras, I wondered why I put these stones here today, but once you align your chakras, you will be able to bring this success back to you very soon. I mean, your messages say the same thing. In fact, the Rumi quote that I've channeled for you today, or actually randomly picked for you today, says, "But why should I fear ruin? Under the ruin waits a royal treasure." So pile number 1, there's something big about to happen to you. I'm so happy that I'm the one who's delivering this message to you. I really respect the fact that I'm blessed enough to be able to deliver this message to you. What you need to do is several things. They're very clear. You need to have high frequency during this period of time. You need to believe and actually be thankful for the blessings that are coming, even though they didn't happen yet. You need to get back into your power, back into this passion. It's not a coincidence that he's wearing red and he's wearing red. You need to stop being sad over the things that happened, the little losses that you've done, because right over the horizon there are great big things about to happen to you. There's like a royal treasure, like we've just read now, waiting for you. Also, if we take a look at this beautiful white agate stone, white agates, they're known to bring good fortune. Is that a coincidence? They help you to find a source of peace. They find your internal energy, they stimulate it back up. They help you turn the impossible into possible. So I advise you to maybe wear a white agate if you have one. If you don't and cannot buy one at the moment, I would advise you to meditate on it and take the energy of it. Vibrate with high frequency this coming period of time, because that's the most important thing that you need to do, along with standing up for yourself. So don't allow toxic people to undermine you, to push you. Sometimes it seems to me with this white stone that you're a very peaceful person, a person who does not like to get into bickering quarrels with other silly people, because you're more mature than that. And obviously you're a very wise soul and you don't get into this sort of pitiful energy. So my advice is to get up and fight, not fight, but get up and stand up for yourself. Put some boundaries, because I know that even though being peaceful is very important, but sometimes when you don't stand up for yourself, you bring more negativity than positivity. So the advice is to stand up for yourself, put your boundaries, don't let people, and again, another message of putting your boundaries, don't let people push you. I know this is not how you see it, but still, do not let them dictate the way in which you should go. Don't make them make you feel like that, make you feel sad. They are not the ones who are going to determine how you feel. So be positive. A lot of gains are happening. Have some high frequency. Stand up for yourself as much as I can, and I promise you, when you start standing up for yourself, there will be less, by time, there will be less toxicity coming from their side. Do know that in the beginning there might be more pushing, because when people act this way with you, when people see you standing up for yourself, they don't like it, because they've been taking a lot of benefit from you not standing up for yourself. So initially they're not going to like it, but you will have the power and energy to stand up for yourself in the beginning, and by time their resistance will dilute, because they will not be able to get into these quarrels and strength of yours. Because believe me, if you have the Page of Swords coming up, you do have the internal strength. If you have the King of Wands coming up, you do have the strength and the power and the energy with the red cloak to push people away and not let them come near you. So with this white stone, it lets me know that even though you're a kind person, you are definitely a person with strength, and it is seen throughout your cards and everything else. So use this strength to push them away. Use the strength to set your boundaries, and I know that you're going to overcome this. One other advice that I've channeled for you and that I clearly see is that you need to be less outspoken during this period of time about the things that you're planning to achieve during the next coming period. So don't share your plans and your goals with the people around you at the moment, especially the ones that you see toxic, because there's a lot of envious energy that I see. A lot of people who do not want you to make it. They are jealous of the potential that they see, that you have. They're intimidated by it because it seems like you're surrounded by people who don't take action, don't improve themselves like you do, and they don't want to take action, and they don't want you to be better. They're jealous of your ability to get up and achieve the things that you want for yourself. So pile number 1, your advice is to not share with these people, or really anyone except the ones that you truly trust. Don't share your plans with them and keep them to yourself. Work quietly this time and you will be very successful. I promise you, everything in your reading says the same thing, and I hope your royal treasure arrives very soon. Oh my god, I can't believe I found this coin in my pocket. And even your stone. Like I said, the white agate brings white fortune to it. So I hope you get this white agate stone with you and carry it around the next period of time. It will be helping you achieve this beautiful blessings coming your way. And pile number 1, I really love your wisdom, your pure white soul, and I wish you all the best of luck for the coming period of time. Stand up for yourself, like we said, and I know beautiful things are coming your way. Okay, pile number 1, if you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the next video that I upload, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. So this is your reading for the messages that your spirit guides and the universe want to deliver to you. And yours in specific, pile number 2, has actually to do with love. So pile number 2, it looks like in the past you've been greatly hurt by a relationship that totally torn you. It broke your heart, and it really took away your belief in finding the right person, your belief in having a healthy relationship, that it's going to happen to you. But most importantly, pile number 2, it looks like it took away a lot of your confidence, even though you initially had a lot. It took away your self-belief, it took away your belief in love. It took away so many things with it, pile number 2. But what your spirit guides and the universe want to tell you, pile number 2, is that you've been working a lot on yourself the past period of time. You have moved into a new era where you've rebuilt your confidence, rebuilt who you are, rebuilt your belief into the world. You've been courageous, you've been standing up for yourself, and you've totally stopped allowing others to tell you who you are, especially words coming from loved ones. You are not accepting bad relationships anymore. You're not accepting anyone to come into your life and make you feel the way that you felt ever again. So this is completely changing, and it's not a coincidence that your oracle card is this rebirth card. It says, the kernel and shell, when the attributes of the eternal shine forth, the cloak of temporary is burnt away. So you've rediscovered who you really are. You've been born into this new world of courage and strength, of you owning up your world and not allowing others to tell you who you are. Not allowing others to move you into the direction that you don't want to move in. You've definitely owned your strength, and moving on from now, you're a totally different person, especially with your coming relationship. And speaking of your next relationship, I have some great news for you, pile number one. It seems like there is going to be a loving relationship coming up because of all this work that you've put in. This is the lesson that universe wanted to help you learn, and you have definitely learned it very well. And now it's time for you to get this new person into your life. So the message that I got for you, that I randomly picked, a Rumi quote that I randomly picked for you, it says, "Totally unexpected, my guest arrived. Who is it?" asked my heart. "The face of the moon," said my soul. So wow, pile number one, I mean, when I was writing it down, I didn't know it was a love message at all, but it couldn't be clearer than that. It seems like someone amazing is coming up. It's someone that impersonates the King of Cups, which is a person who is mature, compassionate, calm, caring, a reliable person, a person who's more tolerant, and who's going to be able to harbor you and give you a beautiful, well, they're not going to give you a beautiful life. You're a different person now, but they're going to share a beautiful life with you. They're going to share positivity, and they're going to fit in your new beautiful life that you've created for yourself perfectly. So you need to continue having the strength that you have, the courage that is now mature with compassion that you initially started with. Taking this energy of compassion and strength and never letting go of these two aspects together will attract this new wonderful person into your life that's going to make you believe in what a beautiful relationship could be like, will make you feel will reinforce the new ideas that you have about yourself, will make you feel beautiful, will make you feel strong, will encourage you and push you forward. You'll be floating on this sea of love together. It's going to be such a mature, wonderful relationship. And the reason why you opened this message was because it seems like it's coming your way very soon, pile number two. It's also not a coincidence that you've picked the yellow agate, because yellow agate is said to bring prosperity into your life. And now that you're into the energy of courage and confidence, believe it or not, the yellow agate reinforces courage, reinforces confidence, and reinforces happiness. It also helps cleanse your aura, and you can even use it on your solar plexus chakra to help gain more self-confidence. Not that you need it, I can see it, but it is the energy that you should be holding on, and that's the strong message that I can see from your spirit guides that I really believe in. So I would advise you to carry the yellow agate with you this coming period of time, because it will really help you attract this new beautiful person into your life, and reinforce the confidence that you have built, because stones help you reinforce what you already have. It can't just suddenly bring it out for you. So you already working on that. Let the yellow agate reinforce it and strengthen it for you. Keep up the good work, pile number two. There's something amazing coming your way, and I'm really happy to be the one who delivers this news to you. So if you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a video that I upload, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number three, this is your reading. We're taking a look at the messages that your spirit guides want you to know this coming period of time. And your reading, pile number three, really touched my heart. I think it's one of the most important readings that I've ever done, because I'm blown away. It looks to me like there isn't a certain advice for you, pile number three, but rather a pat on the back from your spirit guides. It looks like you initially were a very happy person, pile number three. You were a lucky-go person. What is it? A happy-go-lucky person who had a lot of beautiful people around you, or as you thought. You had a lot of wonderful people surrounding you who made you very happy. but it seems like you've realized that a lot of the people around you were very deceptive and manipulative. They were very jealous of you. They did not stand up for you when you needed them. And with time, you've had a lot of quarrels with them. You were very shocked by their behavior. You've even shared your thoughts with them. You've shared your shock, and all you've heard from them was silly excuses, and maybe even putting these blames back onto you, which really broke your heart. And suddenly, after all of the people around you, after feeling like you were surrounded by wonderful people, you suddenly felt alone. You suddenly felt like everything and everyone abandoned you, even the universe. And you might have had thoughts of feeling like God wasn't responding back to you, like there was just no one around you. I'm so sorry you had to go through this, pile number 3. This seems so painful, but pile number 3, this was not done haphazardly. This was not done to punish you. This was not done to punish you for the kindness that you've given to the world, to the beautiful soul that you have. And I advise you to go back to pile number 1, the white agate. You will be surprised. I'm pretty sure these 2 readings go hand in hand, and if you did pick the 2, I'm not surprised at all. This was definitely the 2 readings for you, pile number 3. So with this beautiful soul that you had, you were always kind to people, you were always honest to them, you were always the one there for them, and you were completely shocked with how bad people can behave, how uncaring and unempathetic excuse me they can be. You were really shocked by how the world and the people around you behaved, and you were pretty sure that it really wasn't you, it was their behavior. And while you're absolutely right about that, the message that the universe was trying to make you learn, which you are learning, pile number 3 by the way, was that you had to cleanse your shadow. Your shadow, whether you know it or not, or knew it or not, was a bit dependent on having these people around you. You got your confidence from them. You may have been a bit needy with needing these people around you. You did not like to spend alone time. Maybe it was you got your positivity and happy life from the people around you, and this was a big lesson that you needed to learn. You also had a bit of insecurities, not maybe towards yourself specifically, but you might have had some childhood insecurities. Maybe your parents were a bit strict. Maybe they meant it in a loving way, but they had an effect on you that you needed to clear out, that created some triggers. So you might have been affected in the past with negative comments or negative toxic behavior that really pushed you off guard, and you needed to learn how to be loving towards yourself and create boundaries of not being hit by people so easily. I think you're a stronger person now, and you're still learning as time goes, but I think you're a stronger person who has learned the importance of boundaries, a person who has learned to depend on themselves more and not so much on the people around them. You've learned that people come and go and that you cannot depend on them fully, and that you have to depend totally on yourself. So pile number 3, if we take a look at your message of your Rumi message today, it says, everyone can distinguish mercy from wrath, whether he is wise or ignorant or corrupt. But a mercy hidden in wrath or wrath hidden in the heart of mercy can only be recognized by one whose heart contains a spiritual touchstone. So pile number 3, believe it or not, whatever happened to you was a great blessing from the universe. You might have felt alone. You might have not believed that after all the support that you've had and felt from God and the universe, that suddenly it wasn't there for you for some time. And that wasn't done because of the harshness of it. It was done to help you become a strong, independent person with the beautiful soul that you have. Pile number 1, this was a big blessing hidden in the wrath of these events. It was really helping you become more dependent on yourself, more dependent on the happiness that you bring yourself. Pile number 3. And now that you've tapped into this energy, now that you've learned to put boundaries, you've learned not to ignore the red flags that you see. You've come out of this naive energy into a more mature person, and now it's time to bring happiness back into your life. And I have some great news there for you that I'm about to share. Oops. So now you're getting back into your childlike energy, energy that this time you're going to have without the naivety that you used to have. You're not going to be dependent on other people to make you happy, or let them trigger you, or let them take you off guard anymore. You're not allowing bad behavior. If you see any bad behavior, you're definitely going to put some boundaries there. You're not allowing manipulation anymore, and you've now learned how to maneuver through manipulation with softly and smoothly and kindly and strongly when needed. So pile number 3, it looks like there is love coming your way for sure. Now that you've become a more balanced person, a person that's not triggered and can lose your balance at any time and become overly sensitive and maybe angry sometimes, now that you've balanced this part of your life, now that you're not too dependent on other people to make you happy, and you owning this happiness brought you the balance that you needed to attract a new person into your life that's definitely coming up. And if you look at the message that you have in your oracle card, it says, flood me completely with the fire of love's burning, for now I can bear it and not burn away. All praise be to God. So the universe and God are there for you. They love you. They're patting you on the back. This was the whole reading, was to tell you that there is a pat on the back. They're so proud of you for picking yourself up and becoming the strong yet pure person that you are today, all by yourself. Pile number 3, great job. I'm so proud of you. And because of this wonderful energy, there's a lot of love that's going to be pouring into your life very soon. Love that is really going to give you the happiness that you really wanted, this time in a mature way, without flipping your world upside down like it used to. This time you know how to have your boundaries. This time you are the one who brings happiness to yourself, and anything else is extra that makes you feel wonderful. If it's not there, you're going to be balanced and happy nonetheless. And finally, before we go, your stone, the stone that you've picked, was this beautiful orange carnelian. Now, orange carnelian with the ancient Egyptians was a stone that was believed to be a soul stirrer, because it's always ready to cleanse away your day and invigorate your strength. It provides the promise of something new. Wow. Pile number 3. And there's something very interesting about the orange agate with the ancient Egyptians. They used to use it because it was linked to femininity. It's blessed with a lot of feminine energy. a stone of fertility in general, and linked to the power of Isis, which, by the way, it seems like you're getting into and tapping into this energy, the right combination of being happy and kind and strong. So I advise you to wear an orange agate the coming period of time. It will really help you reinforce the energy that you have, because I always say stones don't bring this energy to you. You need to first take it out of you, and the energy coming from your stone will help reinforce what you already have and make it stronger. And with this stone that I really advise you to wear the coming period of time, it will help you with the femininity and your inner strength, your Isis energy, which is really going to be pulling away this beautiful person coming up. And also, by the way, the red agate is a stone that's been known for the ancient Egyptians to carry strength and courage with it. So if you need that as well, I advise you to wear it. You know, it was worn to symbolize status in society because it brings a lot of strength. Warriors used to wear it during wars to bring them courage. So you might be wanting to wear a combination of orange agate and red agate, maybe to balance out your masculinity and your femininity. And it looks like some beautiful relation is coming up, pile number 3. This is a person who's going to bring a lot of love and harmony into your life, and is going to reward you for all the horrible times that you were alone, the times that you've lost your faith in beautiful human beings. This is a person that is going to be a true partner to you, a person that is the right choice for you, and by all means has their values aligned with you. It's really like your second half, exactly what you're looking for. He's going to be coming in in a surprise, and giving you, really pouring a lot of love into your life, being a partner in life, and is going to make you very, very happy. You never know, pile number 3. It looks like there is a happy family energy coming into your life. It's going to reward you for all the horrible things that happened with the bad people surrounding you. You're going to have your own beautiful tribe, a tribe that you love, a tribe that will make you happy. But this time, happiness comes from your inner strength, not from the people around you. And this is why, with all this effort that you put into yourself, you've achieved the right lesson that was meant, one of the life lessons that you were meant to learn in this lifetime. You've definitely achieved that. I congratulate you. And this is why this reading was a pat on the back. It's about to happen soon, pile number 3. I'm so happy that I got to be the bearer of this news for you, that's about to be poured into your life and make you very happy. So pile number 3, I wish you all the best of luck. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a video that I upload. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!